EPCOT. This looks very busy. Why are you trying to get over? I'll go to the left. There's more lanes open up. And it should be a little bit quicker. Not much quicker, but a little bit quicker. Well, I would like to thank Mickey for the parking today. It is free. She said it was on Mickey today. Oh, it was nice. It was a pleasant surprise. I don't know if that was just for me or just an overall thing. I'm guessing maybe for me because the line was moving very slowly to get in, so that was nice. Alright, let's head on in. EPCOT. Another gloomy, overcast day. Actually, I haven't checked the forecast yet to see what the weather's like. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I mean, actually, there's no outdoor rides that I can think of other than Test Track, which is closed for remodeling. I can't think of any other outdoor rides in EPCOT. I don't think there are any, actually. Alright, let's go. Parked up and head into the park. EPCOT. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here. Another day, another Disney park. This time it is EPCOT, the third of 4 major Disney parks in the Disney World complex that I'm visiting on this trip. Potentially visiting Animal Kingdom towards the end of the trip. Visited it last year. It's a small park. Haven't decided whether I'm going to go back to that or not on this trip, and might save it for the next trip. We'll see how things go. It was a pretty overcast day here. It's another crowded day. It's just the busiest time of year here between Christmas and New Year's. But got a bunch of lightning lanes, or 3 lightning lanes ready to go. Actually 4. Got Guardians of the Galaxy individual lightning lane for later. Excited to take you guys along with me for the ride as always. And let's giddy up. As always, remember where you park. Wally 510 is where I'm at. It's about 9:30, about half hour after park open. I've got a lightning lane booked for I think about half hour or hour from now. So let's head on in. A little bit of a walk up to the front there, but excited to be back here at EPCOT. So my first lightning lane is in 20 minutes at 9:50. It's a short film festival. It was the earliest lightning lane I could book, so I might just scan into that and see what I can book after that, since all the lightning lanes open up. Again, it being such a busy day, most of the lightning lanes are already not available for the rest of the day, so just kind of have to keep refreshing to try and get a reservation. So Guardians of the Galaxy is still on a virtual queue right now. They have 2 time slots for when they open up to make reservations, 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. I missed the 7 a.m. one because I slept through my alarm. But I do have an individual lightning lane for later, and I'm going to try and hit the 1 o'clock window as well, so I can get 2 rides on it today. So the plan is to head in, scan into the short film festival, which is right over by Figment. And if the line is short for Figment, I might just hop on that. Yeah, Spaceship Earth. I am in. Of course, I always pick the slowest line where people just aren't ready to have their tickets scanned or whatever the malfunction is, and they just end up standing there. In front of me, I had a family of 9 kids and 5 adults, and they were scanning the kids one by one. It was taking forever. But I'm finally in. There's Spaceship Earth there. I'm gonna head on over to the Figment Plaza and scan into my first lightning lane at the Short Film Festival. Alright, pro tip, don't wait for Spaceship Earth at the start of the day. It's the first thing that people see, they all flock to it. It was already up to an hour wait. I just walked by Nemo, that was at a 30-minute wait. So I'll try and get a lightning lane for that. If it was at like 5 or 10 minutes, I probably would have done it. So instead, continuing with the initial plan, heading up to Figment here, scan into my first lightning lane, and see what else is available that I can book. Probably ride Figment as well, Just have to take a look and see how long the line is. Already looks like it might be out the door, which I've never seen before. It is the busiest time of year. I'll find some time to come down here and maybe like off season, September, although that's hurricane season. I don't know. This always works out so good with my schedule and how it falls that I have some free time during the holidays, so I always try to plan a trip. Florida is usually the best option. So to the left of Figment is the Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival. So I'm gonna scan in here if I can and activate my lightning lane for the whole park. Alright, so scanned in, figured I'd actually watch the show. It's a 3D cinema, I believe. So no POV, I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it. And I'll take a look and see what the line is for Figment afterwards. Well, that was cute. 2 days in a row, started with a 3D show. Little film festival, short film festival. I think my favorite one was the Winston one, the last one about the dog. All cute cartoons though. I might head on over to the Mexico area of the World Showcase. And I'm going to take a ride on the Grand Fiesta Tour. It wasn't a 5-minute wait a moment ago. I'm sure it's probably gone up a little bit since then. But it seems like a short wait, and then I'll probably head down to Remy's afterwards to see if I can get on the single rider there. EPCOT, such a beautiful park. I'm heading on into the World Showcase. Mexico off to the left. I did manage to get a lightning lane for Nemo at 10:30, which is about an hour from now, so hopefully I can get Grand Fiesta toured and Remy's done and still come back up to get Nemo done as well. It's a lot of walking, but I think it might be possible. It just depends on how long the single rider wait is for Remy's. Alright, the Mexico Pavilion. There's I think a restaurant in here as well as some shops. And there's also a boat ride, Grand Fiesta Tour. I'm gonna try the boat ride. So I'm inside the pavilion now, and the line for Grand Fiesta Tour, it gets up to about a 20-something minute wait. So, change of plans, I'll probably just end up going back up to Nemo and using that lightning lane next, and I'll save Remy's for later. I waited like 5 minutes. Let's have a ride on Grand Fiesta Tour.
The show's about to start.
It's a cute boat tour. A lot of Mexican stereotypes, but still a good ride. I'm gonna work my way through the line here, and yeah, I'm gonna head on over to Nemo next to use my next lightning lane. Figured that'd be a better use of my time than walking all the way down to Remy's, which I can do later on today. I was gonna say Grand Fiesta Tour, I don't think it's a very long line throughout the day, but I was wrong. It's much longer than it was when I went in. Probably double the size, actually. I was thinking about doing Mission Space on the way over to Nemo, but that's already at a 50-minute wait, although I'm not sure if that's the more intense version or the mild one that it says. It just says 50-minute wait, so I'm not sure which one gets longer, actually. I'll go over there and check that out later on. For now, I'm gonna make my way back over to Nemo. Alright, as I walk over to Nemo ride, I'll talk about it a little bit. It's actually a nice dark ride, reminiscent of the Little Mermaid one that I did the other day, kind of an omni-mover system. It's much better than the one at Disneyland on the submarine, where you just pack in there like sardines. And yeah, you're basically like rubbing arms and elbows and legs with other people as you cram in and kind of watch a screen as the submarine goes around the lake. Not exactly my favorite thing to do. I don't think I talked about it either or mentioned it in my Disneyland vlog from last month. But yeah, that's why, if you were wondering why you didn't see that ride in there or have it mentioned, that's why. I'm not a big fan of it. But this one I like, so I'm gonna head over to this Finding Nemo ride and sign in with the lightning lane. Try and book something else afterwards. Close to 60-minute wait right now for Nemo. Don't think I'd wait that long for that. Last year I was here at Rope Drop, and this is the first ride I did. Just walked straight through the queue and walked directly on the ride. A lot better than the 60-minute wait, that's for sure. Let's have a ride, Finding Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now. Nemo! My son! I can help. Oh, no! It's Nemo! Where? I don't know where. That's why we're trying to find him. Nemo! Where are you, Nemo? Who's Nemo? He's my son. I'm thinking of something bouncy that looks like a balloon. Jellyfish! Right! Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink and a balloon. That's jellyfish! Good. And I'm thinking jellyfish!
I wonder if clownfish taste funny. Nemo! Why don't you drop by for a little bite? Oh, all right.
Talk with Crush and a few other exhibits in here. Walk around and check it out for a minute, and then probably go to the land pavilion, take a little break, and wait for my next lightning lane, which is Figment, in about 45 minutes. And after a little bit of a break, it is lightning lane time for a journey into imagination with Figment. Looks like it's a 35-minute wait currently. Since I have a lightning lane, it should be a lot faster, which is what I'm used to with this ride. It's a decent ride, but definitely not the best in the park. But let's have a ride anyway. Let's have a ride on Figment.
Welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, cookie-cookie-coo, and taste. Tastes like chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. Our first stop is the sound lab. We'll begin by testing your hearing with a series of tones. Left ear, right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound, your ears are hearing. 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things. From just a sound, your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and keep...
With your GMT, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly. There's more to sight than you give your eye.
I say imagination must be captured and controlled.
Imagination works best when it's set free. Just turn your imagination loose and anything can happen.
Figment? Oh, he's gone. Our research shows that smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant, familiar smells come into play.
Come into play? I'd love to.
Figment, this is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll. Woohoo! You win 1 cent.
Figment, don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks.
Of course, Doc. The nose knows. One awful whiff can send you reeling. One lovely sip can be appealing. Your mind defines what enters through your nose. That's how you tell a sucking on a rose.
You know, I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really comes around. Makes them right up and upside down. Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So what do you think? Is it imagination is the brain's open house.
It's time to get back to the Institute.
I know it's like that.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them. We all have sparks.
Imagination. That's how our minds create creations.
We set them free and know what they can do. Those magic sparks from me and you.
You see now, I knew you'd get it, 'cause you got a wonderful imagination.
I do. Oh, yes. All the things. And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true. With just that spark from me and you.
Inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. And now we invite you to set your...
If this ride will ever get updated. It's not bad, but not great either. Okay, so there's a lot of little interactive things over here too. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna head on down to Remy's down in World Showcase. I'm trying to do the single rider there, and then after that I've got a lightning lane for soaring in about an hour and a half. Maybe I'll eat some lunch in between as well if there's time. We'll see how fast the Remy's single rider goes, if it's even open. Nice little viewpoint on the bridge over to the France area, which is over there. So the ride must have broken down when I checked the app a little bit ago, because it did say 50 minutes. Yeah, this is the line right here. It says 160 now. Almost 3 hours to wait for Ratatouille. I want to see if the single rider's open. If it's not, I'm just gonna check out the show that's here in the France Pavilion, and probably grab a snack or food, some sort of food, and then head back up to Soarin' for my next lightning lane. I think this has 3D glasses too, this version. The one in France did not. So because of 3D glasses, I probably won't film a POV, just enjoy the ride. We'll see if the single rider line's open. I don't even know how to get to it. But I'm gonna try and find it. It is insanely crowded. Can't even walk. I'm trying to make my way up to the single rider, which does say open. Who knows how long it's going to take me to even get there. And I made it into the single rider line. Remy's. Been about 15 minutes so far. I'm not sure how much is left. I don't think there's a whole lot. Timer's at 22 minutes. And I'm about 6 people away. That's a lot better than the posted now 3.5 hour wait for this. You guys tell me, is any ride worth a 3.5 hour wait? I don't think so, and certainly not this. And there are 3D glasses for this, so no POV. But I did get one of the one in Paris, so check out that vlog if you want to see a POV of Ratatouille. I think it's pretty much the same ride, or very similar anyway. Just getting off the ride, and the timer's at 33 minutes since I entered the line, so single rider was definitely the way to go. So I think they've been opening and closing the single rider line for the last hour or so whenever it reopened. I saw that it was at a 50-minute wait. So I guess I just got lucky with it being open at that time. So not everybody is going to have the same luck. You just got to keep checking, I guess, to see if it opens up and catch it when it is. I can actually walk a little bit more now. I'm going to head over to the other side of this building and check out the show for the French pavilion, and then see what kind of mobile orders I can get, because getting any sort of restaurant reservation, yeah, forget about it on a day like this. Those are already long gone. There's also a lot of quick service booths scattered throughout with like various snacks themed to like whatever country we're in. Festival of the World or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but that's what's going on right now. So I might check out some of those booths as well. But I'm gonna catch the show here in the France Pavilion before heading back up for Soarin' Over the World, which is the next lightning lane. Alright, so the France show is actually the Beauty and the Beast sing-along right now. It is during the day, and then the Impressions of France, or whatever it's called, that's just morning and evening only, so it's not going right now. So I think I'm done with World Showcase for the time being, although I might check out the Canada theater on the way back up to where all the other rides are, and probably grab something to eat and head up to Soarin'. Also forgot to mention that if you can get the single rider for Remy's, it is highly recommended and worth it. As I described yesterday with Rock and Roller Coaster, how that sits 2 across. Well, Remy's sits 3 across, and so you end up with a lot of like groups of 2 needing that 3rd seat filled. And so obviously they pull from the single rider line, and that moves a heck of a lot faster. So if you can get into that, awesome. All right, just leaving Connections, and I did the mobile order. I pressed the whole "I'm here, prepare my order," and it took 45 minutes until my order was ready. Crazy. And I'm not blaming Disney at all. It's just an insane amount of people here. All right, I'm headed over to the pavilion, the land pavilion, for my Soarin' Around the World lightning lane, which expired 5 minutes ago. I think there's a grace period, so I should be able to still use it. If not, I'll try to explain to them what the delay was and why I couldn't get over there in time. But yeah, that's what's coming up next. All right, I've made it to the land pavilion, Living with the Land there. I have a lightning lane for tonight because the lights for the holidays, it's a great time to ride it. And then Soarin' Around the World is right here. So I'm gonna try and use my lightning lane and see if it'll work. Well, it turned green, so I guess that worked. And the regular line is at 105 minutes. Whew. I would definitely not wait that long for this ride. That's pretty much true for every ride I've done today in their normal wait times, except for, of course, the Grand Fiesta Tour. That kind of day.
The loop set a strap for a mile. I swear, pal.
High five.
Soon you will be here.
Side.
So if you or your little lady ears have a fear of flying or heights, we are ready for takeoff.
best seats in the entire theater. This is the top row in the middle. Perfect. Up next is a lightning lane that I booked a while back for Frozen. It was one of the tier 1 rides, and I got it for about 5 o'clock, which I think is about an hour or so from now. So that's the next ride I'll do, and then after that I have my lightning lane for Guardians, and I also did manage to book a virtual queue for that as well at 1 o'clock. My boarding group is still quite a ways out, so that's probably going to end up being the last ride of the night, I'm going to guess. So that's what's coming up next. Alright, well I took a little chill out in the land pavilion for a bit. Watched the show that was there on the second floor, which is pretty good. For Spaceship Earth at night. It is now nighttime. Frozen, I had the lightning lane for, it broke down, which is why I stayed in the land pavilion for a bit. So I got one of those lightning lane experience passes again, just like the ones I was stacking at Magic Kingdom the other day. So Frozen's back up, but right now I have a lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. So I'm gonna head in that direction, and that will be the next ride. And then if Frozen is still back up, then I'll ride that afterwards. Alright, time for Guardians, Cosmic Rewind. Spaceship Earth. We'll be riding that later. Virtual queue line is to the left, and I believe the lightning lane is to the right, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to head that direction. Alright, all scanned in. Now let's head in. Lightning lane for Guardians. Looks like the virtual queue line is also pretty short. So that'll be nice for later. I think my boarding group is fairly close. Might still be an hour or two away. I'm hard to tell.
I am Nova Prime Irani Rayam, commander of the Nova Corps. On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you. But even we could not have reached you so easily were it not for the Cosmic Generator, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts, linking distant points in space. It is our desire to share this wondrous technology with your people so that together we might explore new worlds and create a brighter tomorrow. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you will be teleported to a Nova ship above your planet for a demonstration of the Cosmic Generator. I trust you will find it an unforgettable experience.
EPCOT. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on? Someone needs to tell me what I'm on. Welcome. EPCOT Terrans. I am Centurion Tal Merrick, and we're just about ready to teleport you up to the ship for the demonstration. As you're about to enter a secure Nova area, I must ask you to put away your Terran communication devices at this time. Recording of any type is strictly prohibited. I am very serious about this. Now, please step forward into the chamber. You're gonna love this. Stand where I told them to, okay? Stand by for teleportation. Here we go. You made it. I mean, of course you did. Nova Prime, they're ready.
Excellent. What you see before you is the Cosmic Generator. And in just a few moments, it will be activated, so you can experience for yourself what's happening.
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator is gone.
Your Honor, go to Code Red, command the fleet, and call the guard. Now.
There's no cause for alarm. Turn off that alarm. I've got an important transmission coming in.
Hey, what's up, Nova Corps?
Our cosmic generator has been stolen.
What?
How?
What did we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot.
Good question.
Yeah, who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside the ship. That is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime. I am watching Terrans from dogs.
That's not creepy at all.
This species has failed.
Wait, we didn't even know there was a test.
He's got the Cosmic Generator. He's creating a new jump point.
Jump point to where?
So good, you jump boy.
It's going back to the dawn of time.
Why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your time is over.
Wait, what?
It's already.
The jump point is closing.
Hey, no, you know we're going to fall back. Whatever it is until we get there.
We can. Our power is down, and I've got to get these Terrans onto evacuation shuttles.
I got it. I've been programming the shuttles to follow through the jump point.
Wait, what?
Look, they're our only chance of keeping track of that whack job until we get the cosmic generator back. Piece of cake. What?
Where's the ship? The odds are impossible,
Yep.
but it's our only shot. Good luck.
Are you sure you can control it?
Come on, me. We got this.
We're all toast.
First it was King, now there's toast. His plan is making so hard.
Terrence, listen up.
Alright, try Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. Wonder what song I'll get.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This plane is never gonna work. Rocket! Well?
Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Drax!
Good luck! You're gonna need it.
Useless to follow me. What is that noise?
No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing.
What have you done?
What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
We have no room in our ship for these new guardians.
Drax, it's an honorary title. They're not coming with us.
I see. It is meaningless. Well then, welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
One way or another. I have not gotten that one before. Any Veronica Mars fans out there? Let me know. That's such a smooth, fun ride. Not the most intense, obviously, but just fun, just pure fun. It's one of my favorites here at Disney World. And it'll be my last ride of the night later on. For now, I'm gonna head back down to Frozen. If it is open, I will double check that. And then after that, I have lightning lanes for Spaceship Earth and Living with the Land. All right, made it to Frozen. Let's check in with the lightning lane and have a ride. And it broke down. Can't even get into the lightning lane right now, but I'll stick around for a little bit. See if it reopens. Oh my god, I had to get out of there because the ride closed. A whole crowd of people just came up and just stood there, large groups. I just couldn't get out of there. It's a nightmare. I give up on Frozen. It's broken down multiple times today. It's not that great of a ride in my opinion, unless you're a huge fan of the movie. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that redemption thing to ride Mission Space instead, because that is literally the last major ride that I haven't used the lightning lane on. So the last one standing outside of Frozen, of course. So I'll do that. Then Spaceship Earth, and then Living with the Land, and I'll finish things up with another ride on Guardians, because my boarding group is still a little bit away. I keep saying estimate about an hour, hour and a half, so I'm guessing we'll somewhere around there. So that'll kind of finish the night for me at EPCOT. All right, Mission Space. So there's two versions of this. A mild one, that's a 10-minute wait. A more intense one, that's a 25-minute wait. This is the orange one. The green one's the mild one. I haven't done the mild one. I've only done the orange one. And to me, like, I don't know, maybe I haven't, or maybe I've ridden too many roller coasters, but it didn't really bother me too much. It's just felt a little bit of pressure on the shoulders a bit. So it wasn't too intense for me at all, but it might be for some other people. So I'm gonna scan into the lightning lane for this. Probably don't really need to, but I don't have anything else to use it on other than maybe Frozen. So let's have a ride, Mission Space. For those who don't know, Mission Space is a space simulator. The more intense one, I think, has you going to the moon or Mars? I can't remember. Let's have a ride on the orange version.
Space exploration. I know you're probably feeling a little nervous right now, but don't worry. Every astronaut has felt that way at one time or another. Even the heroes who went to the moon. But there is one thing they had that you don't have yet. Training. You're here today for flight training, the most thrilling experience that any astronaut candidate will ever have. Before you decide if it's right for you, let me introduce you to your spacecraft. The X-2 Space Shuttle. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. So when you hear the words "go for launch," you'll definitely want to hang on. Now you've already been organized into teams, and soon each of you will be assigned a position. Navigator, pilot, commander, or engineer. The success of your mission will depend on all of you working together as a team. I'll be your capcom, and in a few minutes I'll give you your specific assignments. But first, our flight director has some safety instructions for you. Lieutenant?
Remember the team number you're standing on. When the doors in front of you open, you will be directed to a flight station.
Your mission is to get to that landing site. Your flight path to Mars will take you around the moon for a lunar gravity assist. But even with that slingshot, your trip will take 3 months. So we'll have to put you into hypersleep. Hypersleep activated. Don't worry, it'll only seem like a second or two to you. I'll give you a wake-up call when you get to Mars.
T-minus 3 minutes and count.
Okay, now listen up. Here are your assignments. Navigator, you'll fire the thrusters for lunar orbit insertion and for descent to the surface of Mars. Pilot, on my signal, I'll need you to trigger the second stage rocket. You'll also deploy the shields. Commander, you will be responsible for first stage separation and activating manual control for landing. Engineer, when it's bedtime, you will activate hypersleep. You will also extend the ways for
Control, this is the firing line. Give us the go for launch. Eagle, go. Surgeon, network, you are go for launch. We have main engine start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Mission control, the tower is clear. They're all yours. Mission control to Mars X2. You are go. Throttle up. Commander, initiate first stage separation. Now. Computer override initiated. 0G confirmed. You're looking good, team. Pilot, engage second stage rocket. Now. Engage. Leaving Earth orbit. Velocity 15,000. 16,000. You should have visual of the space station now, and you are on course for your slingshot around the moon. Here we go! Navigator, fire rockets for lunar orbit insertion. Now. Beautiful sight, isn't it? Something to dream about on the way to Mars. Engineer, activate hypersleep. Now. Activated. Hypersleep duration. 3 months. Auto time.
Alright, we're sleeping. Sleep.
Rise and shine. Let's go, team. We've got a problem. Beginning evasive maneuvers. This meteor storm is directly over your Mars landing site. Proximity alert. Pilot, deploy the shield. Now. Shield deployed.
We're ready for deorbit burn.
Navigator, fire rockets for descent. Now. 200 miles to planet surface. Engineer, extend wings for gliding. Wings extended.
We've lost autopilot.
Commander, activate manual control. Now. Computer override activated. All hands on the control stick. Pull back. Pull back. Left. Pull left. Watch the canyon wall. Now right. Ease it left.
They're coming in too hot.
Back to center. Just hold it steady. Runway ends in 1,000 feet. 200 Watch feet. The barrier. 15 feet. Pull back. Hang on. Down and clear. Alert. Location, canyon edge. Don't move a muscle. Good work, team. You've made it to the landing site. Welcome to Mars. And welcome to the astronaut corps.
There's Navigator. I'm not sure what button I'm supposed to press on the second one. But I guess I pressed the right one? I don't know. Felt quite a bit of pressure there, obviously, on the liftoff and a little bit while going through space there as well. Nothing too crazy, at least for me. I don't know, maybe I'm just used to it. Anyways, onward to Spaceship Earth. Alright, Spaceship Earth. It's probably my second favorite ride here at EPCOT. Just love that, I don't know, I love every aspect about it. Like, you go up into the iconic dome of EPCOT here. It's the sights, the smells, and the ride itself. I don't know, I just like every aspect of it. Good animatronics, good scenes on the way up. Kind of taking you through the history. It's just a neat ride, I like it. Let's have a ride, Spaceship Earth. Alright, Spaceship Earth. Let's have a ride.
Now we can hunt as a team and survive together. Recording our knowledge on tape room. Only once in a while. When we leave, the recorded knowledge is all behind. Technology and the birth of the high-tech life we enjoy today. and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt was burned. Much of our learning is destroyed and lost forever. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. The books are saved, and with them our dreams of the future. In the meantime, here in Europe, monks toil endlessly recording books by hand. Death is In 1450, Gutenberg invents the modern type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these little books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance. Together we form a super network that glows with billions of interactions. And once again, we stand on the brink of a new renaissance. here we are. Truly local communities, poised to shape the future of this, our spaceship Earth.
Return to Earth. Your time machine is now rotating backward. Please remain seated. Attention. You are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated, time travel.
I love that ride. Alright, I'm gonna head on over to the Land Pavilion once again for Living with the Land, this time with the holiday lights. I really cleared out of here, Living with the Land. It's a 15-minute wait for the normal line. Here's Lightning Lane. Probably not much of a difference, but there isn't much else I can get Lightning Lane for at this point. So let's try Living with the Land. The holiday lights.
Beneath the surface of the land, rivers trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
By developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. In In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without the need for chemicals. Here at EPCOT, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions,
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our glimmering greenhouses, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture illuminate the wondrous gifts we receive from the land. Join us as we ring in the most bountiful time of the year. When you think of holidays, you might not think of fish, but seafood is an essential part of many festive meals. In parts of southern Italy, family and friends gather once a year to celebrate La Vigilia with a 7-course seafood dinner. Tilapia, bass, and shrimp, like the ones raised here using our sustainable water systems, make up just some of the dishes served during this grand meal. Today, in the United States, the tradition is known as the Feast of the Seven Fishes. Citrus, like the oranges grown here, are common in Florida, but in Northern Europe, where fresh fruit is rare in winter, they're much harder to find, making them an extra special stocking stuffer. During Chinese New Year, these vibrant fruits are given as gifts of good fortune. They say it's better to give than to receive. And in this greenhouse, we're celebrating the holidays by giving back to the land using innovative farming techniques. By recycling water, we can give plants rich nutrients. By giving plants ladybugs, we're able to control pests and reduce the need for pesticides. And by growing ground plants vertically, we give them better protection from disease. With these gifts, our plants can grow an abundance of festive vegetables. This greenhouse alone grows a bountiful 15 tons of produce each year. When we give more, we receive more, making the most of the land's green gifts. Many of the plants you see here help spice up the holidays. The bark of cinnamon trees, like the one growing beside you, is used to make cinnamon sticks. Do you like eggnog? You can thank nutmeg for its signature taste. Other spices, like ginger and vanilla, add flavor to a variety of holiday cookies, cakes, and other delights. By cultivating these festive plants with care and good cheer, EPCOT scientists are able to celebrate the holidays with the land's many gifts. These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratories. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the Behind the Seeds walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques in our laboratories.
So I was living with the land. It's a nice long boat ride. The greenhouses were all lit up for Christmas. Usually not lit up like that. So with that last ride, I'm gonna head on over to Guardians. While I was on Living with the Land, my boarding group was called. So I'm gonna head over there next to have one last ride for the night. Won't do a POV on that since you can't really see much anyway. I'm gonna just enjoy that one, this next ride. See what song I get. I think one way or another is probably my new favorite. Before it was Conga. Both great songs to go along with that ride. And with that, that's gonna bring an end to my day here at EPCOT. Pretty much got all the major rides in. 2 rides on Guardians, hopefully, if it doesn't break down. Got everything except for Frozen. So with that, thanks so much guys for watching as always. Up next in the next vlog is going to be SeaWorld Orlando, and it will be New Year's Eve. So probably gonna be pretty busy, but should still have a great day there at SeaWorld. Looking forward to that. And with that, signing off from EPCOT. Take care guys. I got Conga. I still think it, one way or another, is my favorite. My new favorite, anyway. Till next time, Spaceship Earth and EPCOT. Park is now closed.